This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 337. I just saw a reel on Instagram that said cruciferous vegetables are an important part of a raw vegan diet. And it's really, really important because of all the nutrients, and it helps our microbiome stay healthy. I disagree. I disagree. And I'm a practitioner. I'm not a theorist, and I don't really base my life on studies and science. I don't believe in science, no. And I don't believe in other people's opinions either. I live it, I breathe it, I eat it, and if it doesn't feel good to me, I know it's not for me. And when I go to eat raw Brussels sprouts, just the thought, I've never even tried that, but the thought of that, it dry. And then you're like, no, you got to soak them and marinate them and dehydrate them and freeze them so they get soft the next day. It dry if you don't do all that shit. And if you're doing all that shit, you might as well cook them. Because what's the difference? What's the difference? If you freeze something, you're killing it. Put yourself in the freezer. You gonna die. And I'm not saying I don't eat frozen food sometimes. I eat frozen fruit. It's not part of my optimal food list. No. Optimal is sweet, juicy, and delicious fruit. That's the optimal food for humans. Optimal. Everything, all those broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, it's not human food. You know why it's not human food? And yeah, sure, we can eat it. And sure, I eat it once in a while. If it's in a salad at a restaurant or something, I'm not going to buy it and force myself to eat it so that I can be healthy. Because I'm healthy now. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Why would I add that to my diet when my microbiome is very, very happy? I talk to my microbiome every day. They're like, we good, boo. I'm like, you good? They're like, yeah. I love you. And then I say, I love you, boo. Okay, so I know they happy. I know they're good. Okay, let's get down to it. How can you tell if your microbiome is healthy? Okay, there's 3 ways. 1, you are not experiencing digestive issues. Gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, all these things are a thing of my past. I have not farted for I don't know how long. Maybe 10 years. I don't know. You got to ask my roommate. You got to ask my best friend because she might know. But I don't fart, and I don't burp, and I don't have constipation, and I don't have diarrhea, and I don't have bloating, and I don't have these issues that I guarantee you these raw vegans have that eat these fucking dry ass cruciferous vegetables. And it's okay, maybe it helps if you freeze it and dehydrate it and marinate it and fucking all that stuff. But then okay, is that really for you then? Is that really for you? You see, I base my life and my diet on something bigger than me because I believe that humans are taking action based on their egos. Okay, that's what I believe. And I take my ego out of the equation and I just look at food from a perspective of, okay, is it delicious and healthy as is? Like a mango. Do I need to marinate a mango for 10 hours, freeze it, defrost it, put it in the dehydrator for 20 hours, and then it's ready? Or can I just pick a mango, open it up, and eat it? That's the optimal human food. And the reason I want to eat optimal human food is because I want to see what happens to my body and my skin and my immune system and my brain and my organs and my life. I want to know what happens when you eat what you're supposed to eat. And hey, it's been working for me, boo. It's been working for me. And I don't know how things happen for me. They just do. And I swear it's the fruit. I'm telling you guys. And I don't have like the best life ever, but like I've been able to manifest some incredible things in my life, and I'm not really sure how. And I always like attract the most amazing people, and I really don't know how. I think it's the diet. I know that sounds crazy, but I think it's the diet. I think I'm connecting to the most powerful force in the universe, which is the universe. I think I'm connecting to the creator when I eat the food that I'm supposed to eat. And I'm connecting to, I don't know, my roommate says like spirit guides. I don't know if I believe in spirit guides. I don't know what I believe in as far as like ghosts and ancestors and spirit guides and stuff. I don't know about it yet. But I know that there's some type of clear channel that happens when you eat food that is designed for your body. We become more powerful. And the way we're supposed to be. You know, humans used to be able to move things with their mind and time travel. And I'm getting there, y'all. I'm telling you, you're 20, you gonna see. I'm gonna be traveling to your house. You gonna be trying to eat a potato chip, and I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna be there. I'm be like, boo, what in the actual fuck? You listen to my podcast, you watch my YouTube videos, and you trying to put a potato chip in your mouth? No. You playing yourself. And then I'm just going to time travel back to Miami. So anyway, I time travel. That's not exactly time traveling. That's just traveling. Okay. Anyway, Astro travel. I think that's what I meant. Astro travel. Is that just like in outer space? Okay. I guess fruit is not the best for your mind because I don't really know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah, let's just end the episode about the cruciferous vegetable lies. Like, there's no fucking way that we're designed to eat these Brussels sprouts. And I don't know who's designed to eat Brussels sprouts. Some type of herbivore out there. Some type of animal is designed to eat it. And we're eating their food, and it's fucked up. Okay? It's fucked up. You say you love animals, you're eating other animals' food. Okay, that's number one. The other way, okay, so the microbiome. We know that it's healthy when you're not having any digestive issues. You know your microbiome is healthy when you are not experiencing mood swings. Okay. Yo, a lot of y'all don't understand that your mood is highly affected by your food. And so I have a very even-keeled mood. And yeah, I go through life's ups and downs, but I don't snap at people. I don't easily just cry, even though it's probably a good idea for me to do that. I think I did on the podcast the other day, and it's really good for me. I don't have these mood swings that some of these nasty raw vegans have. And I've seen it in real life. I seen it at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and I seen it other places. And it's like, it's probably those cruciferous vegetables, boo. Okay. No, but I don't believe you can eat a fruit-based diet and be like a nasty person. I just don't think it's possible. And so I think it's the cruciferous vegetables that make people nasty, yeah. The salt, the processed foods, the oil, the animal products, yeah, that's like, obviously, that's going to make you a fucking nasty person. I'm pretty sure there's nobody in the history of the world, really, that has been like a mass murderer or just in general a murderer that's been a raw vegan. You know what? I'll give you $10,000 if you find me a raw vegan murderer in jail. Yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah, I don't think it's possible. You let me know. Do some research, Tessa, and let me know. So basically, why did I compare mood swings to being a murderer? I don't know. I just wanted to go there. And then the third way to know that your microbiome is happy and healthy is by what you crave. Okay, so if you're craving processed foods, your microbiome is fucked up. It's fucked up, boo. But don't worry. You can fix it. It's easy. All you have to do is next time you get hungry, put juicy, sweet, delicious fruit in your mouth. Chew it and swallow. And there you go. Your microbiome changes every time you eat. every time you eat. So there's no reason to take, you know what's the most ludicrous thing in the world? Is these microbiome tests. Can we just, I know today I can't stick to one topic, but can we just address the ludicrosity? I'm going to put that there. It's not a word, but the ludicrosity of the microbiome tests, which your microbiome changes every meal. So what in the actual fuck are you testing for? You're testing for the nutrients in the meal that you just had? Like you're testing for, same with your blood test. Your blood changes every time you eat. I'm not getting no more blood tests. Literally, unless I get like, I don't know, some type of disease. Like how will I know I got it though? But like, unless I'm like really sick, I'm not getting another fucking blood test. I got two in the last 12 years, and I'm not getting another one. Because what are we doing here? It's like, don't you understand that your B12 can change? Your B12 changes every day. Your vitamins and minerals and nutrients in your blood changes every day, depending on what you eat. So what are we doing? Your protein levels, they change. Your sugar, it changes. Your iron, your zinc, your magnesium, it changes. And then you're like, no, I got a fasting blood test. It don't work like that. Whatever you ate whatever you ate for the last 5, 10, 20 years is pulsing through your body. It's in your blood. It's in your cells. It's what you're made of. And yeah, every day it changes more and more and more. But the basis of it is what you've eaten in the last, 5 years, 10 years. So it doesn't matter if you're fasting. It's what you're made of. This is so dumb. I feel like I'm the only one that gets this sometimes. But then I speak to people like, and I don't like this guy at all. I wish there was more normal raw vegans. But when I speak to like this guy, Ronnie, from the UK Fruit Festival, I really don't like him. But I think he's one of the only raw vegans that like gets it. You know what I'm trying to say? Because there's raw vegans out there doing these blood tests all the time, like John Kohler. And there's raw vegans out there doing the microbiome tests, like you know who. I'm not even going to say her name. And then there's raw vegans out there eating protein powders and collagen powders, to make shmoney. You know her name. And then there's raw vegans out there that are constantly doing juice cleanses. And then there's raw vegans out there that are eating one meal a day, which ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then there's raw vegans out there that are like making sure to eat like chia seeds and flax seeds every day, like first thing, with their smoothie, so that they don't have an omega-3 deficiency or imbalance. And it's just like, I feel like Ronnie, and I got to find somebody else though. I got to find somebody else that's like more like, I don't want to say it. But I want to find somebody else that also gets it, because I can't be the only one. I just feel so alone sometimes. So you guys let me know if you get it also. Maybe you're out there and you get it. Like the reason I went raw and the reason why most people should have gone raw is to get away from the mainstream narrative. Oh my God, there's some raw vegans out there. I can't say names because I need these people to come and speak at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. So I can't lose all my friends. But there's some raw vegans out there that believe in protein. Like they put zucchini in their fucking smoothies to consume more protein. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You want to consume more protein, then eat more greens. Put more greens in your smoothies. Why would you put zucchini in there? And who cares about protein? What? You're a raw vegan who cares about protein? You are lost in the motherfucking raw vegan sauce. And then there's these supplement raw vegans that are just taking all these fucking supplements, powders, and yeah, I take daily green boost once in a while, but I don't say you need it, and I don't even know why I take it anymore. I don't need it. I didn't take it for a few weeks, and then I just have so many of these bottles because they send them to me for free. But it's it's powder. And then Barbie did a reel the other day and she was coughing and she's like, she accidentally inhaled some. And I'm just like thinking about it. And I was like, wow, wait a minute. Maybe I should stop taking it once in a while, because that's right. You can't even eat it like that. Like, why would I consume something you can't even eat? It's like, oh, can you hear that construction? They better fucking stop before my interview. I have an interview in like 30 minutes. They better get their shit together, because I'm goddamn important and I'm changing the world. Thank you. Anyway, okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you. Yeah, they're not going to stop. Can you hear it? So anyway, yeah, I don't believe in it. I don't believe the lies. I don't believe people on Instagram or YouTube or doctors. I believe in me. I believe in the truth, and I believe in nature. I follow my intuition. Okay. I have a lot more I could say, but then you guys are going to know who I'm talking about. But anyway, I don't want to make this channel. I don't want to make this podcast into talking about other people, but this is just what gets it gets to me sometimes, because it's just, it's not true. Just because you see it in a reel, and just because somebody has a lot of followers, and just because somebody's a doctor, that don't mean that it's true what they say. And you know what? What I say might not be true too. So you know what you fucking should do, boo? Don't listen to me. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to doctors. Do you, boo? Experiment. Eat some mangoes, eat some fruit, eat some veggies, eat some fresh, ripe, juicy, delicious fruit. Some watermelon, some pineapple, mangoes, grapes. Eat that for breakfast. Eat that for lunch. Eat a big salad for dinner. Fuck the cruciferous vegetables. Fuck all the shit, the supplements and shit. Eat a big salad with lots of tender leafy greens, romaine, young spinach and butter lettuce, very nice tasting stuff. Don't eat arugula and fucking kale. You know you don't like kale unless you like kale plain. If you can eat kale plain and you love it, then do it, boo. But I can eat romaine alone and I love it and it tastes really good. I cannot eat arugula and enjoy it. But if you can, do you, boo. Okay, so put some yummy tasting greens in your salad, and then put some tomatoes, really delicious tomatoes, and maybe some cucumbers if you want cucumbers. And if you like carrots or beets, put them in there. But I just basically have romaine, tomato, cucumber, and that's my salad. Sometimes I put avocado in there. I make a yummy dressing. I call it a night, and it's delicious and it's amazing. And I personally have perfect blood tests. My microbiome is super healthy because they tell me every day that they're healthy, and by the results I'm getting. And I don't mix it up, and I have the same things all the time. I don't have a very wide variety in my diet. That's another fucking thing. These fucking raw vegans that say you need to eat all these fucking things, a large variety of things. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Okay, don't eat oranges for 6 months like Ann Osborne, even though she healthy as fuck. Okay, is she thriving? All right, and I just spoke to her the other day, and she has an amazing farm. She's farming every day. She's up there. She's in her 50s. And she's fit and she's doing her thing. And it's okay, fine. Don't be extreme like her and just eat oranges for 6 months. Or like Ronnie, he did mangoes for 6 months. Okay, don't do that. But don't tell me that I need a big variety, because I'm eating the same fucking things all the time. I'm eating grapes for breakfast, oranges for lunch, a big salad for dinner. My salad's always the same. It's pretty much always romaine or butter lettuce with cucumber, tomato, and a dressing. Sometimes avocado. And it's no, I don't need these giant fucking 20, 30 ingredients in my salads. And all my smoothies and dressings are 5 ingredients or less. So I don't know. Do you see what works? I believe, and I know, it's not that I believe, I've seen it. The more simple the meal, the better you'll feel. And Doug Graham has all these dressing recipes that are 2 ingredients. And he just puts he just dips romaine in the dressings. Okay? And so it's well, okay, maybe he doesn't look exactly the way that you might want to look when you're that age, but it's also genetics. He said he looks exactly like his father. Okay? And so Maybe you have better looking parents and you'll look better when you're older. but I don't think that we should be listening to everyone's opinion. I think we should be experimenting ourselves, seeing what works for us. Okay, you want to eat a very large variety. You want to eat lots of dry food. You want to eat lots of cabbage and Brussels sprouts and broccoli. Try it. Go ahead. I guarantee you're going to have gas and bloating. And then these raw vegans say, oh yeah, that's because you're doing it wrong. You need to eat a very small amount to retrain your microbiome. Well, how come I didn't have to eat a very small amount of mangoes, bananas, or watermelon to retrain my biome? How come I didn't get gas and bloating from mangoes and bananas and grapes and shit like that? How come I didn't have to take that easy? You tell me. Oh, they're going to say there's something in the cruciferous vegetables that are so healthy and all the toxicity and parasites in us don't like it, and that's why they react to it, but they like fruit or I don't know what the fuck they would say. Okay, I'm sure they have an excuse for everything, and this is why I simply cannot go live with certain people anymore, because I just don't like the fact that some people, they're claiming facts. And me, I'm trying my very best to help you understand that I'm not claiming anything as a fact. I'm sharing my experience and what has helped me along my journey. Okay? And this is what Ralph Smart does, so I like what he does. He's always saying, like, this is what helped me along my journey. Okay, but a lot of these raw vegans are like, no, this is the fact. We need to eat cruciferous vegetables because they're extremely high in nutrients and they're extremely good for your microbiome. And it's like, no, that's one way to eat, okay? But, for me and most of my clients, they get bloated and gassy and shit when they eat Brussels sprouts and fucking these cruciferous vegetables that are hard and tasteless. And I can't even imagine what a Brussels sprout tastes like. I've had them before, like years and years ago, when I was a member of society, eating dead food, feeling dead. I was part of the Walking Dead back then. And basically, I remember making them and they smelled like farts. And that can't, you are what you eat. You want to fart? Eat Brussels sprouts. Can we do a rhyme, guys? Because, eat fruit, be cute. Eat Brussels sprouts. Oh. Okay, I got to think about it. I want to put fart. What rhymes with fart? Tart. Chart. Walmart. Okay, I'll think about it. Gotta go. Love you guys. Sorry, somebody's texting me. I'm distracted and I got an interview in 20 minutes. I love you. Thanks for listening. I'm just sharing my experience and my thoughts, and they don't mean much. So do you, boo. You want to eat your things and fart all day. You do you. I'll be doing me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Oh, and last thing I wanted to say, the reason why a lot of these other raw vegans don't like me, this is in my head. They haven't said they don't like me, but I have a feeling they don't like me. It's because two things. One, I can't be fooled. You see, I've been on this lifestyle for 12 fucking years before most of them ever went raw. So, you can't fool me. And you're not an authority on the lifestyle just because you have a lot of followers. That's number one. Number two, I'm getting the results doing the opposite of what they're doing. I'm recommending mono meals. They're recommending, salads with 30 ingredients and dressings with 20 ingredients. That's 50 ingredients, right? And and here I come along, just eat oranges, y'all. You know what I mean? Like Marilyn Monroe, just eat oranges. Okay, I guess that was my Marilyn Monroe. But yeah, so I think that's why they don't like me. But hey, I could be wrong. Anyway, I just wanted to share that for no reason because it's my podcast and I can do what I want. Okay, bye.